This is a tutorial for a very simple beaded bracelet. So go ahead and measure out your string, whatever length you want to go ahead and double it because we will be using a double thickness as shown. So to start your bracelet, you're going to go ahead and take your starter bead. This one, it doesn't matter at all what kind of bead you use, it is going to get tied into the very end. So we're going to slide it down. We're just going to do a very simple knot here. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Just needs to be able to stay. I believe this is just called a square knot. If I can get my fingers to work properly here. You know what? Good enough. Here I'm just going to do a half knot, but you can use whatever kind of knot you want. And then you're going to pick 3 of your clasp beads. These ones, you do want to make sure that your needle can fit back through them because that's going to be important at the very end. So you want to make sure you can get that extra all the way through. So, which it will be a little bit tricky, but with these beads it will go. So just like that. Perfect. So once you've tested your clasp beads and you've gotten your starter bead on there, the fun begins. You're going to just make a knot in your yarn. You want to leave probably about that much space at the end for the clasp. So then you're going to pick your bead, slide it down to a knot, and then you're going to put a knot on the other side of your bead as well, just to kind of keep it in space. Or if you have little spacer beads that you like, you can use that instead as well. But I like the knots because then the beads don't slide around everywhere. And then just continue with the pattern that you have. And then you want to leave probably a fair bit of space at the very end. So once you've got your pattern and you've got maybe like a 1.5 finger length of space, you're going to go ahead and double around. And coming from the side with the bead that already is tied, you're going to go ahead and thread your needle through. So, just like that, until all of your clasp beads are through. You'll go ahead and add 1 more bead. Cut your yarn and tie that last bead in place, and then you will have a very pretty little bracelet or ring that has a great clasp that will stay on its own as well.